Hey Aquarius, welcome to your love download for the week. As always, Aquarius, I really hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're resonating with the messages on this channel. And if you are, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this message a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And let's dive in to your message for the week for love. So what's going on for love for Aquarius for the week, Spirit? What is your love download? Spirit. Messages for Aquarius. Overall theme for the week for Aquarius. All right. Drama queen or drama king. Doesn't matter. Just depends on your situation. Thirsty. Causing chaos. Ooh wee. All right. So no one likes a drama queen, right? All right. So what I feel is that some of you could be dealing with this energy, right? You could be you could be a cross watcher watching for your Aquarius. It really just depends on the situation. Or you could be, dealing with a person who's a drama king or queen, whatever. However, no one likes that energy, right? Not even you. So if you are dealing with that energy this week, Spirit is saying reel it in. Because the winds that you're dealing with, right? The winds of chaos, the winds of a lot of things going on. Maybe you are tackling multiple things. You have a lot of, things going on in your life. Sometimes we can, it can be an internalizing thing that we bring forward, right? In a way that's not, what can I say? It's not always the best way, right? So, we seen the movies that, the TV shows where you see a drama queen or you see Bridezilla or something like that. And you see someone being overly dramatic about a subtle situation. Now, all of you are not dealing with small situations. Some of you are dealing with big things, right? But the way you deal with it is going to determine the love energy around you this week. So you could be a single Pisces. I'm sorry, I almost called you a Pisces. You could be a Pisces have Pisces in your chart or dealing with a Pisces. But I feel like you could be dealing with this energy of being overly dramatic because you have some internal issues going on, right? Some internal conflicts. Or sometimes we're dramatic when our needs are not being met. Okay? And so we I don't even know if that's a word, dramatic size, something. I'm going to make it a word because we don't know how to deal with the things that are going on within us. So we make it an outward, play. When I see drama queen, I think of a play like on Broadway where the person is like, throwing their hands up and slamming doors and like, oh my God, my life is the worst, that kind of thing. And so that's the energy you're playing into this week. So Spirit is saying reel it in a little bit here, Pisces. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Pisces. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with this Pisces energy. Oh, man. I think it's because of the Piscean, the planets that's going on in Pisces right now. So I'm sorry about that. Or a lot of you really just have a lot of Pisces in your chart. All right, so let's see. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. I'm actually going to, let's see if I can do this real quick. I am lighting some holy wood to clear the space because the Piscean energy is very strong here right now. And I want to focus on Aquarius energy. So let's just clear this space right now for you, Aquarius. All right, so messages for Aquarius Spirit. Clarify this drama queen message. Causing chaos. Some of you, because you have a fire, lit within yourself. You're lighting fires all over the place, meaning because you're having a lot of stuff going on with you, you could be bringing everyone into it in an unhealthy way, Aquarius. So let's see. So this card came out first, the butterfly. Relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. I love that. Because the drama queen is rooted in childishness, right? An unawareness to the emotional barometer we need, right? To regulate the emotions that we feel day to day, moment to moment. Also, some of you could be a little bit more hormonal or dealing with some hormonal changes within yourself. And that happens to especially women, right? Depending on the week. Some of us could be dealing with, that time of the month, aunt Flo coming to visit or whatever the case may be. And so these things could be coming up for you. You could be extra, extra this week. That's really the feeling. You could be a little extra this week. However, there's always a lesson in everything. Okay. So Spirit is saying that this is about your growth within yourself. So if you're having something that you keep coming back to when you're in this energy of drama queen or drama king, whatever, my divine feminines out there, I feel as though this is a message. If the message keeps coming where you keep having these moments of breakout, then there's something there that you need to look at closely. Okay. And then clock, it says, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So it feels as though there's some healing that needs to happen. I don't care if you are an Aquarius who's in a relationship. It really doesn't matter. This is just about healing your inner child, also getting down to what your true needs are and making it known to yourself and the person. If you are someone who's in a relationship, let it be known to that person. If you're calling your need something else other than what the need actually is, then you are doing yourself a disservice. So let's give an example, Spirit. Give me an example, Spirit. Let's say you are saying, you just don't do what I tell you to do, or you never follow through with is it about that, or is it about you not being heard, or not, this person not making time for what you have to say and really having the space where you guys can sit down and have a conversation about what really needs to happen, what your needs are, and what they're capable of doing, because we put unrealistic expectations on people sometimes, right? And vice versa. And so it feels as though there's some real true healing coming in. If you are an Aquarius who's dealing with a person, that's what's going to happen within that relationship this week. But let's say you're single, an Aquarius, then this is what needs to happen in order for you to get into healthier relationships with yourself, okay? Because the relationship with yourself is first and foremost, and then the relationship with another individual. So it feels like like a lot of you are going from the caterpillar to the butterfly, going from the drama king or queen to a queen or a king, right? That knows how to nurture one's emotions and self in a way that's healthy, and not like letting things boil over so much that's when you're like a pot, or a kettle that just explodes on the stove, because you've let things just ramble within you for so long that now you're like an exploding pot, right? It's about when the emotion comes up, you deal with it within yourself, and you don't make it other people's problem, or you don't make other people aware of it until you're able to deal with it yourself, right? So let's pull you some tarot, Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, Spirit. Clarify this message for Aquarius, Spirit. What do you have to say to Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. Okay. Messages for Aquarius, clarify. All right, let's see. So you have this card, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, a lot of wands here. So definitely some fire. You probably have moments where you're like lashing out, or like really having a moment of like you come home and you blow up, right? Or you're arguing about, oh, you didn't clean the dishes, and you make it about what the person did last year or what they didn't do 3 weeks ago, something like that, because everything is like boiling over for you. Everything is so intensified, right? So a lot of fire already. The Five of Swords. Woo. The Five of Cups. Oh man, there's some sadness here. I'm sorry for you, Aquarius. The Four of Cups. Wow, a lot of oh, this is and I can't leave it there. The Ace of Wands. Okay. All right, so it was a lot just now. It was a lot. It feels as though there's a lot going on internally, okay? So let me just put this out there. If you are a person who's in a relationship, take it easy this week, okay? Because you're gonna find yourself in arguments with your person, with your love, and it's not gonna really be about them. It's gonna be about you. And so in order to, if that's a relationship that you care about, in order to not run away the person or to push the person away or to have unnecessary fights, let's go within a little bit. So this can be meditation, this can be therapy, this can be dialogue, within the mirror. This could be, I know it feels funny to go in the mirror and start talking to yourself, but hey, listen, whatever works for you. Journaling, I don't care, talk to a friend. However, it feels like there's a lot going on. Some of you feel trapped in some sadness, feel trapped in some emotion. Some of you, this is about sadness that has happened to you over and over and over again, that it could be this person, but I feel like this is about you. This is about the wounded child within you, the wounded person within yourself, the wounded warrior within yourself. A lot of you are not dealing with this sadness, and it feels like it's boiling over. It's like like the cup that has too much water is spilling over into every other, into other areas of your life. So it feels like Spirit is saying you have 5. Fives is about chaos. Fives is about change. It's about upheaval. So you could have a lot of that shit going on this week, or in your life in general right now. And it feels like Spirit is trying to get your attention, right? So whenever there's a lot of stuff going on, sadness, chaos, yes, it's horrible and none of us like to deal with it, but it's all about the lesson within it. So you can't just go through something, you have to grow through it, okay? And that requires being intentional every single day. That requires listening and hearing and seeing with your spiritual self as well as your human eyes and ears. And that is difficult because if you are very, I'll say 3D, right, in the matrix, really believing what you see in this world and not seeing with your spiritual self, then yes, the chaos will sweep you away. But if you are saying and you're rooted in your spiritual selves, your spiritual nature, your spiritual rituals, then you can stand in the middle of this and see it for what it is. You're not taken away with it. You're not overly overcome with emotions and feeling like, why me? And you're more so like, okay, this is happening to me because what? And you're asking the direct question that needs to be asked. Instead of saying, this is always what happens to me. My life sucks. I nothing ever, being pessimistic. Oh, life is just, this is how, and that's not helping you, clearly, right? So there's something about going deeper within the lesson, going deeper within this sadness, going deeper within this trap feeling. because some of you are clearly dissatisfied with life right now, and maybe it's just one area. This could be about your work, this could be about a relationship that you're in. We're talking about love, so this could be about love, of course. This could be about being single, this could be about being in a relationship. Some of you are really having this, it's almost like you need to rise to the higher level of yourself, the higher frequencies. So a lot of you are vibing really low these days, okay? And that's not an insult, that's just clarity, okay? And we can only change things when we have clarity on it. So it's almost like shining a spotlight on the stage, right? You need to be able to illuminate the issues that you're having. So this is not about calling you out. This is about saying, hey, what can we do different so we can have a better life and a better energy when we wake up every morning? And sometimes when you are fucked up and you have a lot of shit going on within yourself, we can go to work and we can take it out on the whole team. We can take it out on the whole office. We can take it out on the whole, wherever you do for work. And it can be, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not an Aquarius, but I can speak from my own experiences that when I'm feeling away and I'm not regulating that emotion and I'm not figuring out what's going on within me, it could spill over into every area of my life. And I've learned to look through my spiritual eyes now. And so that's what Spirit is saying, especially you ending with the Ace of Wands, which is the spiritual download, okay, in this instance, that you're going to get from your spirit guides, from your God, from your angels, from your universe, whoever and whatever you call it. It feels as though there's something about paying attention to the lesson and getting a blessing out of it, right? Feeling, if you are dissatisfied with work or love or being single or being in a relationship, then what can we do different? What lessons can you learn? How can you let go? How can you heal your pain? How can you let go of sadness? How can you surrender things that you cannot control? How can you let go of sadness? How can you let go of disappointment? And I know it seems like far-fetched. It seems like over there, that's there, and I'm over here. But it can be done. It can be done. And so this week is calling for an internal audit, okay? I feel like that's what I want to name your reading. It's time to go within and do an internal audit. If you need to sit down at your desk, get a pen and a paper and write down, this is going wrong, this is going wrong, and then start to mentally dissect it and pull it apart and figure out how, if there's something that you just can't do nothing about, then surrender it, right? Free it, let it go, like the butterfly, right? Let it go, let it be free, because as you try to hold on to it, as you try to control it, as you try to do whatever you're doing, it's only making the problem worse. It's like, it's growing it in some ways. And so there's a lot of hurt feelings here, a lot of disappointment. You've had a lot of people let you down. You've had a lot of grief, okay? There's a lot of grief here. And it's only because of the lessons that Spirit will have you learn individually. It's going to be different for all of you. But the good news is that the Ace of Wands is the potential of a new day and a new dawn, okay? And so if you are experiencing this, then this is on its way to you now. So if this is you being single, and you've been wanting clarity around that, then you're getting that. If you are in a relationship and you want clarity why things are not going well, why we're not on the same page, why are we always fighting, why is this, why is that, clarity is coming in. It's going to be a spiritual download. It could come in a form of an epiphany, a dream, a breakthrough. We call it different things. It can come through therapy. It can come through journaling. It can come through just having a conversation with yourself or with a friend or with the person you're with. But the people that you trust, I will say. So it feels as though there's a new day coming for you. There's a new beginning, possibly a new offer. And it feels like it's a matter of time with this clock energy. If I wanted to give you timing here, It could come this week, but I'll say in May, okay, or towards, I just heard August, okay, so I don't know what, maybe August is significant for some of you. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius, and I really hope that you resonated with it again. Stay healthy, stay blessed, stay in the present moment, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.